Hey guys, it's Neil again from Harder Texas Armory, and today I've got another first look at a new watch that I recently acquired. And as you can tell, it's another new Vostok Amphibia. Now, what makes this kind of cool and unique, at least in my opinion, is that this is a new case style. And it's an exclusive case style that's being offered by Marinome.com, which Marinome.com is one of the best places to purchase new Vostok watches from. And you should definitely check them out if you're in the market for a new watch. One of the best places to purchase them. And they have a ton of accessories and parts that you can do to mod your watch or make repairs. So definitely a awesome website. But like I mentioned, this is a new case style. And let me slide the watch over here just a little bit. But what makes this cool is that this watch is basically a 090 case, the Tourneau case, the famous, classic Russian dive watch, the 090 case, which you should be seeing popping up right now. They took that case and they machined out this section here, so you have exposed lugs, and now this is called the 150 case. So I just think it actually improves the overall aesthetics of the watch. I mean, the 090 is a classic, and I do enjoy that watch, but it's kind of an acquired taste, at least in my opinion, that case size, or style, excuse me, and the size of it is it's a little big. So with machining out this section here on the top and bottom, they've actually kind of shrunk down the overall size of the watch just a little bit. But it still has that cool vintage look that the 090 case offers. So very cool retro style case. So anyways, let's get into the specs of this, and then we'll kind of just show the watch up close here. And eventually I will be doing a review of this watch in more detail once I keep it and wear it for a couple weeks here. But your dimensions, so what you're looking at is a 41 millimeter case, just over 41 millimeters according to my measurements. With the crown, you're looking at 46.5 millimeters. So from there to there, 46.5. You're looking at a lug to lug of 46 millimeters, so fairly compact and short. I would call this a cushion style case, which is good for me because that's my favorite case style. Your lug width, of course, is 22 millimeters. And you have a case thickness of just over 15 millimeters. So a decent sized watch, but I think it would fit quite a few wrist sizes because of that short lug to lug. Now the weight, you're looking at 2.3 ounces, and that comes out to 67 grams without a strap. So in this configuration here, just the watch itself. It has the 24/16 automatic movement, 31 joules. It has a screw down crown and, of course, a screw down case back. And it offers 200 meters of water resistance. And the dome crystal here is acrylic, just like all your amphibias. So that's kind of dimensions of this thing. And it's very similar to the 710 case style, which is my favorite case style, which is why I was really interested in this 150. But it's certainly different enough that I think it's worth owning if you like the 710. And I will be doing a video soon as well comparing the 710 case style against this 150. And I think a lot of y'all will probably find that interesting. But kind of gives you a similar look, but it's definitely different. Some of the key differences are it's a little bigger than the 710, and it's a little thicker. And then it does not have any type of crown guard. So, the crown is exposed, where the 710 is kind of semi-recessed into the case. But let's go ahead and bring this up just a little closer so we can look at some of the details of this beautiful watch. So let me refocus here and look at this beautiful white dial. And you'll notice that there's a really cool wave pattern on there. You see that? Wow, that is so pretty. I really like that about that. And I've been wanting a true dive watch with a white dial. I have a K35 that has a white dial, which is also a Vostok watch, but it's not a true Amphibia. And this watch here is just beautiful. So I really like that dial. Real easy to pick up with the white and black. Just the contrast is just perfect. You'll notice that the date complication window is moved here to just about 4, maybe 4, just past 4 p.m. here, which is interesting. That's something you don't see very often. A lot of times it's at most times at 3 or 6 or sometimes at 4, but it's kind of interesting that they put it in between 4 and 5. I kind of like that. It's just unique and cool. You'll notice that the bezel here is a chrome plated brass bezel that's kind of unique to this watch. Very thin profile, coined edge. Very shiny watch, as you can tell. Very polished surface here. Disregard my fingerprints left on there. In fact, let me see if I can wipe those off. 1 second, guys. That is one of the negatives with a polished watch, is that your fingerprints will, you're going to leave them all over the watch. So I haven't decided if I'm going to leave this polished or if I'm going to brush the case, and I may also replace the bezel. I haven't decided yet, but this is just a look at it, a first look, how it comes. The bezel works really, really good, nice and smooth. The tension's a little low in my opinion, so I'll probably pop this bezel off and adjust that so I get the tension just a little bit more. But it's not bad. It's just a little loose, in my opinion. You'll see here's your crown, unsigned, polished as well. And you'll notice here the side profile, very thick case. This is probably one of the strongest case designs that Vostok offers in the Amphibia line. Just very thick and overbuilt. So, polished surfaces throughout. We flip the watch over, we'll see the classic Amphibia case back here. Just beautiful, brushed on the center here. And of course has the classic Vostok Amphibia case back design to reach that watertight or water resistance rating of 200 meters. So you can see what the case looks like here from the back. And you can see that they also, they machined out that section there, and it is polished as well in there. Disregard the fingerprints again. But wow, what a cool watch. Let me go ahead and pause this video, and I will back the camera out, and we'll close with some final thoughts here, as well as a wrist shot. So 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back here wearing the watch now, so you can see what it looks like on the wrist. And again, I have a 7-inch wrist. This case size looks just about perfect in my opinion. So it's a 41 millimeter case with a lug-to-lug of 46. Just a beautiful watch, man. I'm really in love with this thing. So this is another excellent purchase from me. I'm very excited to wear this over the next week or so I can do a full review. But again, this is a first look at this beautiful watch. And you also should be seeing a lume shot pop up right now. Surprisingly, this thing has excellent lume. One of the best, the brightest lumes that I have on any of my Vostok watches. This one definitely is up there. And I don't know if it's because it's a new model. Maybe Vostok has improved their formula, or they're applying the lume a little thicker. But wow, it's pretty bright. I'm impressed by it. Now, I haven't tested how long that brightness will last. Again, I just received this watch today, but I will let you guys know, that in the full review. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this first look at this really pretty, Vostok Amphibia K-Style 150. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And again, be on the lookout for the full review of this really cool classic watch from Vostok soon. Y'all guys take care. I'll catch you on the next one.